champions of Don Carson, the grapplers, against the New Zealand Sheepherders. So let's pick up the action. Here we are in the studios of the Southwest Championship Wrestling, watching this videotape replay of the action from the Hemisphere Arena. The Sheepherders are here with me.
Look, this is not only going to be the proof that we're the greatest team in the bloody world. Everybody knows that, champions in 37 different countries. But here we have a situation. It was very hard to get a title match as quickly as we got it because nobody knew us. They said, "Who are you?" I said, "Stick us in with your champions, you'll find out." Don Carson said no, 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 because he knew if the New Zealand Sheepherders ever got in the ring with these two Mexican masked wrestlers, and I'm sure they must be Mexicans.
Well, now you don't know that they're
Mexicans. Look, they don't talk, they look like Mexicans, they're built like Mexicans. Now, let's face it, they're probably bloody Mexicans. Anyway, they're Yanks. Yanks to us are bloody nothing. It's the softest race in the world. Every little screen I've been in the 37 different countries, written on every wall is "Go Home Yanks." So we thought we'd come over here to see what "Go Home Yank" means, and all it bloody means is nothing. You Yanks are not tough, we're tough. You are not men as far as we're concerned. You're just bloody Southern boys, good old Southern boys. Down under. Right, now here's this Carson, wouldn't give us the match. We found this little card laying on the floor of the dressing room. And as it said on the card, it says, Don Carson, the world's greatest manager, had his telephone number, had his address, didn't have anything else to do with him other than that. So we thought we'd give him a little call, and we told him, we said, look, how would you like to manage the greatest team in the world? And that's what we're setting out to be. We don't care about world champions. We are world champions. Nobody can ever boast or look in the record books and see our record, 37 different countries being champions. So we call this man up. We offer him $5,000 to double-cross his own team. And, hey, he knew we were the better team, and he ran at it.
So we can watch it right here now. You've just been kicked outside the ring. Carson is done. He doesn't know what's going on. Here comes the double slam. Here comes Carson around. Let's watch what happens right here.
They're watching. The people are watching. I'm just talking. I mean, they're not blind. They can see what's happening. The black glove, right. We found out that Carson's man had a loaded boot. We found out that Carson had a loaded glove. All we did was use Carson to win the belt. That's all we did. Right. We used our bloody brains. All they're trying to do is use their brawn, and they don't have too much of that. We're the toughest bloody team. We just beat them for the titles. Now, we did it the American way. We're sportsmen where we come from, but the American way is to cheat, 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 cheat. And we're not only going to cheat, 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 we're going to hurt every bloody Yank we get in that stinking ring. And now that those belts are on us, they'll never come off us. Because we have all 37 different titles in our bedroom.
I want you to explain this to me. Sheepherder, Luke Williams there is going to be passing something out of Carson.
He's only getting Carson's attention. This is a well-planned maneuver here. Carson has to know that we would not have an American manager. Could you imagine us having an American manager?
And you from behind.
And me from behind. Right. We're playing Carson at his own game. We are working with Carson the same way all the Americans work. We are teaching him a bloody lesson. He's not getting the $4,900 owing to him. He'll never be the manager of the greatest team in the world. He will be the manager of misfits like those two bloody Mexicans leaving the ring. He'll be managing Yanks, but he'll never manage the New Zealand Sheepherders because that's one thing we don't need. We like to hurt people. We like to punish people. We're using his club to hurt him. We're not actually doing it ourselves. We're using his title. Now, there is the greatest flag in the world, and it's going to be reigning over every wrestling arena in the world, and that's a guarantee from the New Zealand Sheepherders.
And that was at the Hemisphere Arena, and here they are, the new Southwest Tag Team Champions, the Sheepherders.
You know what's so bloody funny to us? We come over here knowing that we can beat your bloody Yankee wrestlers. We made no bones about it. We told you, stupid bloody Yanks, we could beat you. But sometimes it takes a while to get these because you just can't walk in and take them because the greatest team at that time was holding them. The greatest team. Now, we were in a bloody dressing room and we found a little card on the floor and it had the world's greatest manager, Don Carson. And it also had his phone number, his address and everything, so you know what we did. We called Don Carson up and we said, you are managing a team of losers. He said, my team's the champions. I said, when they get in that ring with us, they won't be the bloody champions. So I said to that stupid bloody idiot Tom Carson, I said, why don't you come and manage us? We'll give you $5,000 to come and manage us to get rid of those losers. So we give him a deposit of $100. $100. Don Carson, thank you very much. You just made a shortcut for this, and you just proved how dumb you stinking Yanks are. See, we're not only tougher than you stinking Yanks, we are brainier. We've got it up here. That is New Zealand muscle. And let me tell you, Carson, we use your glove, and we put some hurt on you that you're never going to take off. Your face is going to look like this if you ever showed in an arena, and we don't owe you $4,900, because if you want it, you can come and get it in blood, get it in pain, any way you want. We're the champions, and we got rid of the others.
Want to bring out the superstar, Billy Dundee. By golly, I'll tell you, it's been a long time since, hey, Bill, really good to have you back here. We have missed seeing you in action right here on Championship Wrestling, and I bring that from all the wrestling fans.
Well, I thank you, Lancer. You know, the last 5 weeks since the superstar ain't been here, I have had all kinds of stories what happened to me. Now, I'm here in living color to tell you what happened, folks. Now, just listen to this. Now, this is a true story. Somebody said I fell off my horse. Somebody said I wrecked my motorcycle. Somebody said I got drunk and fell down. Well, brother, I'm here to tell you what happened. 5 weeks ago, I was working out in Nashville, Tennessee, and I walked out the gymnasium. And there was 4 of the biggest gorillas you ever seen in your life, man. They were 9 feet tall. So one of them wanders up to me and says, hey, you Bill Dundee? So I looked up at him and I said, yeah, I'm the superstar, Daddy. What you want? So what I want, he went, what? So what a fight we had, man. Them 4 heads, spitted one and pride mad the other one, Jack. Now, just a minute now. Hey, just a minute. I got this bone broke, but you should have saw the other guy, man. There wasn't a mark on him. Now, that's what happened to the superstar, Daddy. So, that sets the record straight. That's right, feeling great. Yeah. Now, I don't know what... Jonathan Boyd.
Come on now, I thought we settled it.
You shut up. I want to talk to somebody I know. Billy Dundee. I don't believe it. The Scotsman that came to Australia and couldn't make it. When he couldn't be an Australian, what did he do? He left Australia and came to America, where he knew the competition was tough, where he knew all the Yanks were dirt and rubbish. So what's he do? Here he is. Billy, where have you been, Billy Dundee? Where have you been?
Just a minute. Let me tell you a little story. I've known this guy about 10 years, and I've known this guy about...
guy. We're not Americans. We don't use the terminology guy.
Okay, I know this bloke about 10 years, okay? Does that suit your ego, brother? Okay, now let me tell you something. When George Barnes and I come here 7 years ago, we was just like you. We had a little chip on the shoulder because we didn't drive around in air-conditioned cars.
You would have to have chips on your shoulder just to hold your coat up.
Johnny, the people are real nice here. All them folks are real nice people. And if you give them half a chance,
if they're nice people, you tell me this. We've been to 37 different countries, and in every toilet we've been in, there's been a little sign that says, go home Yanks. Don't you go away. I want to talk to you. I've come here to talk to you, Dundee. I walked in. You shut up and listen to me.
No, I ain't shutting up.
You are a disgrace not only to Scotland, you are a disgrace to Australia. You grew up down under, you came here, and now you're trying to be a bloody Yank. Look,
just like we did.
Look, Cowboy Boots, get back here. I want to talk to you.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
I want to talk to you.
Will you add it? Get out of here.
Has gotten back in the ring, but the Sheepherders have really teamed up on him after that tremendous fall to the floor. We kept the cameras running in case there was a decision during the commercial break. We're sorry when we have to leave, because we do have to make the commercial commitments just like the National Football League or anybody else. And Tommy Rogers, with that fighting heart, trying to fight back. You see Jack Victory on the floor with a flag, and you see Crazy Luke being tagged in, who is he's a different kind of guy. I mean, these guys are a little bit weird. And I'm sure his name is not Crazy Luke, but that's just the impression I get from him. Look at him pummel the man, and you see him drive those knees into the spleen area, into the kidney area. And those of you that have been in beefs or played football or been in any kind of sport or even a car wreck, you know just how bad it hurts when you get something driven in like that into your kidneys. And you've all heard of people getting a spleen rupture with a pancreas. This is a tremendous body punishment. You know, it's almost in the old boxing world, there was an art of being a body puncher because they said kill the body and the head will follow. And so you see these kind of guys, they take these tactics. It may not show up right now. Tommy's in such fantastic condition. But you got to remember, he's been thrown out on the concrete floor, and he's been hammered, and you can see it's taking its toll.
Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, don't forget that this match is for the Universal Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. The Fantastics challenging the Sheepherders. Bill, this is one of the, where else? Right here, this is one of the longest matches I think we've ever had here on television. They are really getting it on.
Again, the caliber of competition. Both of these teams will be in the Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Cup Tournament, but they're really trying to take each other apart. And you see Tommy again, and they've attacked that body. They drove him into the steel barricades there. He's in a world of pain. You see the Sheepherders have now got their game plan in action. They've separated one of them. They've cut him out of the pack, so to speak. They've taken advantage. It's like a wolf pack coming around a bunch of sheep, and one of them is injured. And they'll separate him out of that injury, and they'll keep working on chasing and dragging down. And this is the type of thing that they're doing right now to Tommy Rogers, but he's got a great fighting heart. However, he knows he's got to get back in that ring and get to his partner. He's got to tag Bobby Fulton because I don't care what, they've taken a lot out of him. Now, can he get back to Bobby? There he goes. He slipped through. He slipped through. This could be a great point in this match.
Fulton is on fire.
Toe-to-toe. He is cooking. He's cooking. But it's still one man against two because Tommy's hurting. But there you see Tommy outside there. Drop kick.
All 4 men in there. The referee's got to get this thing back together. And speaking of together, the Sheepherders thrown together by the Fantastics. And the Fantastics are now, they're quickening the pace, Bill. It's back to a high tempo.
I'm telling you, I love it. You know, he just dumped Tommy out there again. Tommy's out on that floor again. Watch Jack Victory. I can't see him. They're taking the camera off of the Jack Victory. Has he got that flag stolen? I can't tell. Tommy is really spent. Now that's letting them double up on Bobby. That third man outside there. The Sheepherders were an awesome, and their victories were tremendous without Jack Victory. Now all of a sudden they got Jack Victory, the third man out there. Tommy Rogers just climbed the top rope and drop kick. I don't think the referee saw that. He drop kicked the one. The tables have been turned. A double drop kick. Tommy is just giving it all. He's just reaching down to that inner part that every great athlete that has to be able to come up with to go above and beyond the call of duty. You look at this teamwork. 1, 2. We got new champions, Jim. We got new Universal Wrestling Federation champions. This place has just exploded. This place, pandemonium. The roof has come off. The place is upside down. We got new champions. The Sheepherders have been defeated.
And the new champions are Americans. Tommy Rogers and